Can here, and I am here with a new art supply, or at least new to me. I'd never seen these before. I was visiting my daughter in Minnesota and went in a little art supply store, and they had these and I had never seen them, so I decided I would try them. I have taken the plastic off, the wrapping off, but that's all. Have not even taken the lid off yet, so I just thought I would explore these a little bit and bring you along. So I have here a, I believe it's a U.S. art supply. I could be wrong about that. Something that's not, a little bit, it was an inexpensive watercolor book, but it's actually pretty nice paper in it. And I just thought I would maybe swatch these out in here and see what they're like. Maybe I'll do it in here in case they bleed through or something crazy. So they say that they're acrylic and water-based. I'm expecting a paint pen, something like I'm used to using the Posca, or this is a Molotow. I use various Liquitex Montana brand. I use any brand, and even some that I fill myself. So I love paint markers, and I thought the colors on these, at least on the caps, were very beautiful, so I thought they were worth giving a try. So let's see. I'm assuming they have a tip. Most of these you need to shake up and then get started by pumping them a little bit. And here it's starting to come, so not bad getting started. And I do really love the green. It's pretty true to the cap color, maybe a little bit different, but fairly representative. Now this paper, like a lot of paper, starts to break down a little bit after you scrub on it with a paint marker, so I'm not going to hold that against it. Good coverage. Seems fairly comparable to like the Posca paint pens. Now I don't have that color, but I picked a Molotow paint pen, and it's actually not too far off color wise. Let's see. A little lighter and brighter, about the same size of tip, I think. The paper begins to break down just a little bit with this one as well. So this is the Pintar. Alright, very happy with that color. Let's try this kind of teal blue. Not sure if it says the color on these. It does say fine tip, 1 millimeter. No color name though, I don't believe. So I guess you just go by the cap color. Now most of these markers can be refilled. They don't really advertise themselves that way, but most of these you can screw this off. I'm not going to do that right now because it'll make a mess, but even the ones that do not advertise themselves as refillable often are. So that's a great point. You can mix your own paint and make your own custom colors to fill these with. This one's taking a little bit longer to get the paint down through. Also pretty true to the cap color. I always like that because it doesn't lead me astray then. Let's see, this was Moloko. This is the okay, then similar color, not very close actually, but closest I could find was this emerald green. To me it's more of a teal color by Posca. I will say the Posca goes down a little more fluid than either the Moloko or the Pintar. Just a little easy to get a coating down, although it's not really fair to compare because this is a larger pen. Okay, and then the final one I have to try is this kind of peachy color. Oh yeah, now this one seems to be going down actually a little, seems a little less dry. This one's definitely a little juicier. And then I have this coral pink, which is one of my favorite colors of the Posca. And again, this is a bigger tip. And as you can see, a little darker color as well. Okay, I'm going to see how, now I want to see how these layer on top of each other and on top of the Posca. Yeah, pretty nice coverage there. I can see using these two colors together a lot. I think that would be really handy. See how those layer nicely. Don't get any mixing, even though these aren't entirely dry. Okay, I think these are winners. I'll see if I can find a link to them for you. Like I said, I got this in a little tiny little store, so I don't know how readily available they are. I've not seen them anywhere else. They will definitely go among my favorite paint pens. See how long they go before I have to pump it again. say they have pretty nice flow. I'm not sure if they have other sizes or not, but that is something I would look into. Oh look, I'm still going. Okay, I have to say I'm pretty impressed with that. Those paint pens you have to stop and pump from time to time to keep the paint flowing nicely. Okay, it's just starting to look a little bit dry at the point where I would want to pump. I've not been putting any pressure, so let's see if I just do a slightest bit of pressure and it's back in business. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is apply a little more pressure while I'm using it and see if it does the paint pen blotch. Okay, that's good too, because often if you do this with a paint pen for a while, you end up with getting a puddle. Okay, pretty happy with that so far. This one was a little juicier to start with. Okay, I have to say these are pretty impressive. Okay, let's do one more thing with them. So this was watercolor, cold pressed watercolor paper. Let's try them on kind of the opposite here. the smooth Tomoe River paper. I have some pages here that I didn't do in my daily pages. Oh, lovely. Let's see if one thing nice about on the smooth paper is you just don't get that where the paper breaks down. At least not in the same way. Let's see if it do get a little soak through. Not getting puddles still. Unfortunately, I don't remember now the price of these. I will try to look that up as well when I try to find a link for you. Okay, very excited about these Pintar Art Supply, new to me brand paint pens. Like them quite well. Definitely recommend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.